Hello guys, Robert1 here, coming at you with a new Yu-Gi-Oh video, and in today's Yu-Gi-Oh video we are going to be doing something that I have been waiting for such a long time now, and that is my prize from the Sealed Only League opening. And I know this isn't the most extravagant prize I'm about to show you guys. It's not supposed to be. It's supposed to be something that just symbolizes that I won, and very happy that I won, and now that we've got it I'm very happy because it means that I can do it for you guys, and that is the box opening for my prize of the Sealed Only League. Now, as I said, I know it's not the most exciting prize out there, one box for a whole year of Yu-Gi-Oh, but that's not why we did the Sealed Only League. We did the Sealed Only League to have a fun time, to play Yu-Gi-Oh when we couldn't play much Yu-Gi-Oh anyway, and at the end of it, it was a lot of fun, and we actually got something to show out of it. Now, seeing as this is our prize for the Sealed Only League, let's hope that we're going to pull some very good stuff. What I want to pull from this is the Illusion of Chaos, the new Dark Magician support card. I want to pull the new Dark Magician print that just looks really cool. It's the original Bandai one where they had it in the manga, and also I would love it if we could actually somehow put a Starlight Rare. Like a whole year's of work for a Starlight Rare, I would say that's pretty worth it, especially seeing as how hard they are to get. But guys, this is the box that I chose to win from the Sealed Only League. I know I could have won something like Battle of Legends or some other box, maybe the Stardust set, but there's nothing I want in those. I just want to be able to open something new. I want to be opening something that has nostalgia for me, and I want to try and pull something that isn't like the Blue Eyes Jet that we pulled in the first box that we opened. So let's get into the prize for the Sealed Only League and see what we can pull. So let's go ahead and begin opening up our box of Battles of Chaos. So slice that open and let's begin the box opening. Now, honestly, I would just be happy if we got an Illusion of Chaos. Like, honestly, the Illusion of Chaos, the new ritual spell, ritual monster for Dark Magicians would just be absolutely insane, because I need a playset of them for my actual Dark Magician deck, and I don't have any right now because, well, I've been buying other stuff like upgrades for heroes and we need to be pulling some of these ourselves because I can't always buy singles. I do like to buy products as well, especially seeing as it can help out your locals too at times, and helping out your locals is always a really good thing as well. So, but we won these, so let's go ahead and open them, see what we get, and pray that we get like a Starlight Rare or the new Dark Magician or something along those lines, because it would just be absolutely insane to pull one of those cards. So first pack, we're not going to bother going through all the comments because we've already opened this box, we don't need to. Maybe if we see something interesting or something that I haven't seen before, we will, but let's go ahead and get into this. So, Monster Rebirth, Skilled Brown Magician, the Karibo support, love that. End of the line, and then our first super is Engine Epigen, the Impersonation Invader. I actually don't know what this is, I haven't seen this before. It should be one effect, one special on this card from your hand, then special on one Epgenos token, level 1 with the same level and attribute as attributed materials, original materials. And okay, so it enters the board, so you make a token that has the same original types and attributes. I mean, cool. Not what I want. The new Dogmatica ritual spell, the new flower card. I still don't understand why it took so long for them to print the doll monsters from the Zexal manga. Like, I read the Zexal manga, I have every volume of the Zexal manga, but I don't understand why it took so long for that, and the new mutant card as well. So first pack, let's keep going though. We don't want to be taking 10 years on every single pack unless we see something interesting. Another Dark Magician card, Dimension Conjurer. This was like the spell card that says you could destroy a monster you control and a spellcaster monster to go ahead and get special summon a spellcaster from your hand. Silver Incendiary. Oh, what is this? Onimaru Soul Sweeper. Rank 2, 2 level 2 plus monsters, well 2 plus level 2 monsters. You can use one incendiary from this card, then target one monster your opponent controls, banish it until the end of your end phase. If this card is in its owner's control, is destroyed by an opponent's card, you can target one banished monster up to the number of materials this card had, shove them into the deck. You can only use this effect once per turn. I mean, it's a cool card. I don't think it's that great, but yeah, new Onimaru, new rank 2, I guess, and sorry for my stuttering. Oh, and also the new Dark Charmer. Like, if we could get this in Starlight Rare, that would be nice, but, like, this is actually just an insane card as well. Like, Dark is the most represented attribute in the game, and now that we have this, it should be in literally every Dark deck or deck that can make a Dark monster, because Dark is just such a highly represented card. The Great Double Casted Caster, Sword Soul Strife, Smoke Mosquito. I think this was an RV card, if I remember correctly. The well, from the manga, and then Ghost Trick or Treat. That card's actually pretty funny. It's either your opponent plays 2,000 life points to make it reset itself, or they get hit by it. So, Noru, Rock Scales, Ghost Trick Shot, Kaiser, and Alice, Lady of the Lament. Honestly, I don't like the Lament series. I don't understand why Konami made them, but the only good one is the one that you got in the actual structure deck. So, yeah. Groza, the Tyrant of Thunder, and the Mutant again. Honestly, every time I saw that secret rare in the Megatons as well, the Lament one, I was just like, oh great, another Lament secret rare, great, I don't need this garbage. Because like, it's just not good. I don't understand why they printed it as a secret rare. And Magi Karibo, this is the one that allows you to special summon a Karibo, Dark Magician from your deck. S4's Lapsel. Oh, and the new Agent of Destruction, Venus. This is actually pretty good. You can just go ahead and pay life points and special summon the Mystical Shine Balls from your graveyard or banished, I believe. Yeah. Or in your graveyard. That's actually a pretty good card, like if you want to play that kind of archetype with agents. It's actually pretty cool, especially seeing as you can just go through your whole combo, start shuffling them away, put them back in the graveyard again after, and then just summon that, and then you just go even more further, so that's actually pretty good as well. Maple Maiden, Doll Monster Bear, I still don't know why it took so long to print those. Dimension Conjurer, the Dream Mirror Traitor, honestly, more Dream Mirror support. S-Force Retroactive, what does this S-Force do? If a monster you control would be would be used as a link material, S-Force monster. So, sorry, if a monster you control would be used as link material for a S-Force monster, this card in your hand can also be used. During the main phase quick fetch, you can return this card to your hand. If you do, special one level 2 or lower or higher S-Force monster from your hand. This actually kind of fixes S-Force a bit. If an S-Force monster you control would be banished, but would be a... Sorry, I keep stuttering, like this is something that just happens. If a S-Force monster you would control banishes a card from your hand to activate its effect, you banish this card from your graveyard instead. Okay, so this kind of fixes a lot of the issues that the S-Force actually had. Because S-Force wasn't really a good archetype, but it kind of fixes that problem. Shining Piscella. Kind of a cool card. I don't think it's great, but it's definitely interesting. Like, I love that kind of stuff, like Shining Angel. I think it was originally Shining Angel. The new Magnet Warrior, Skilled Karibo, DD. End of the line, if you have less than 100 life points, then you draw 2 cards, well, 100 lower. And Blue Eyes Tyrant Dragon for our first Ultra Rare. It's not the Dark Magician, but I will certainly take it. Honestly, I seem to be pulling a lot of Blue Eyes cards from these. I don't want the Blue Eyes cards though, I want the Dark Magicians, because as I've said before, I'm a Dark Magician player, I don't like Blue Eyes. I mean, Blue Eyes is pretty cool, don't get me wrong, but I would much rather play the Dark Magicians. But what does this card even do? So it must be first fusion summoned or special summoned from your extra deck by triggering 1 Blue Eyes White Dragon equipped with a fusion monster. Unaffected by trap cards or effects, this card can attack all monsters your opponent controls once per turn at the end of the damage step. If this card battled, you can target 1 trap card in your graveyard, set it to your spell and trap card zone. Huh. That's not bad, actually. This is actually kind of a good card, because it just says, oh yeah, my Blue Eyes attacked, I get to go ahead and reset a really good card, and you can actually make it pretty easy, just because you just need 1 Blue Eyes or 1 Dragon Monster, so you could use this with the Fang of Critias, I believe, just to go ahead and make something like this. I believe you can do that, because it will replace the Dragon Monster, or you could just go Polymerization into this, so that's actually pretty decent. Set any trap card from the graveyard, so if you just send like a really good floodgate, such as Skill Drain to the graveyard, then you use this to reset it, then you have a really good combo there. Like, actually, not a bad card. I actually kind of like that card. Not bad at all. So, Maple Maiden, DDD, Headhunt, Dream Mirror, Dynamistus, and Nordic Galinga Bursty. I don't think the Nordic stuff was needed. Personally, I don't... Like, I get Konami supporting old sets, but... I mean, older archetypes, but in a Dark Magician theme set, why Nordic cards? Why put those in here? Monster Bear again, and... Oh, one of the Libromancers. Libromancer Agent. You can reveal 1 ritual monster in your hand, specimen this card from your hand. You can take 1 Libromancer card in your graveyard, add it to your hand. Then, if you added a spell/trap card by this effect, place 1 card from your hand on the bottom of your deck. Alright, not bad. Mad Hacker... Honestly, the Libromancers do look kind of interesting as just a ritual-themed archetype, because ritual-themed archetypes ever since Necros haven't been amazing, and it's kind of rare to see any really good ritual archetypes in the game, so it would be nice to see these actually kind of pop up a bit. The next card though, Nordic Relic. Again, I'm not too fond of the Nordic cards being in this set. I don't think they should be in this set, but hey, Konami want to make their cards garbage, they can make garbage cards. Because this set may not be the best set in Yu-Gi-Oh! I'll admit, this set is not a good set. But I'm happy with it because it's just got Dark Magician stuff in it. So I will accept that. And another Dark. Okay, I'll take another one. Like, I am not opposed to getting multiple of these cards. Like, double Dark is not bad whatsoever because this is a very good Link monster. I would say it's the best super in this set as well, potentially. Just for the fact that it's just a good Link monster that will probably hold value later down the line. Dynamorphia Stealth Bergia. This is obviously one of the Dynamorphia fusions. Not the best fusion out there. What's that? Tribe Drive. Oh, this is one of those weird Tribe Gate cards that doesn't actually work with Tribe Gate. But yeah, Dynamorphia isn't a great archetype. It's not bad, it's just not good. Because it doesn't have a lot of, well, consistency plays and stuff along those lines. So it's just not the best. Doll Monster Bear, but it's a fun archetype if you wanted to play it. Like, don't get me wrong, like, you can play it really well, it's just not the greatest. And a Master of Chaos, nice! Now I have two of these. I'm actually not against having multiple of these because I think Master of Chaos is just a really cool looking card, and definitely just having Dark Magician fused with Buster Blade up, it's great, it's fun. We all love that kind of thing. Oh, and we also got the Samorg of Perfection. This is actually, if you a lot are playing the Samorg archetype out, well, not the Samorg archetype out there, the Flunderies, this is actually a pretty good card you can play in Flunderies because you can just go ahead and additional normal summon this and have that additional tribute with your Eaglin. So if you open this in Eaglin, you can just go ahead and normal summon your Eaglin, trigger this effect to chain block like Ash Blossom or anything along those lines, normal summon this, use Eaglin's effect to search a Big Bird, and then just normal summon the Big Bird over this and the Eaglin. So that's actually pretty good. That's actually a pretty decent card, like in general, just for like Flunderies and stuff. So yeah, but no secret rare so far. Surprised indeed. But let's continue on, see if we can still get a secret rare. Oh, and it's another ultra rare. So Dragon Bite. This is an insect tuner. What's this do actually? I don't actually know. When this card is normal summoned, you can special summon one level 4 or lower insect monster from your hand. You can banish one level 4 or lower insect monster from your hand, graveyard, or face-up field, then target one face-up monster you control, increase its level by the level of the banished monster until the end of its turn. So it's kind of like a Goblinberg for insects. Not bad, don't get me wrong, I don't think it's a bad card by any means, but it's not the best. I would say this is obviously something they printed to go with the B-Trooper archetype, just so they can make insects a bit stronger to give insects more power, but it's not an amazing card, don't get me wrong. I definitely don't think it's something amazing to pull, but I don't know. It might be really good. I have no idea. Bugs are bugs. Bugs have never been the greatest, but B-Trooper seems to be pretty goddamn good to some people. So yeah, I will not knock this because it's just a cool card. But yeah, that's the first half of the box. We've already got 3 of the ultra rares, surprisingly, and no secret rares. So the secret rares are probably all on this side of the box. Let's see if we can pull that Illusion of Chaos or Starlight rare or something. Let's keep going. And the Ice Jade Sinoto in Enian Cradle. So this is the Ice Jade field spell. I really don't think Ice Jade is that good, but this card is kind of alright because it allows you to add Ice Jade monsters from your banished or graveyard, which is kind of okay. And it also works with the big new secret monster that says while this is on the board, your opponent might activate monster effects, I believe. So that's something as well, but I don't really think the Ice Jades are that good as well, but it's just something there that Konami have made as well, just because, yeah, it's part of the Dogmatica lore. It's definitely not as good as, like, the Therions that are coming out soon in, like, the next set, but I won't diss it because it's not the end of the world, so yeah. And, oh, I didn't know this was in the set. Vampire Fascinator. This is like the Snatch Steal Vampire that says you contribute 1 vampire monster, then target 1 monster your opponent controls, and just take control of it until the end of the turn. That's actually a kind of cool card. Not going to lie, I actually do think this is actually a pretty decent card for zombies, well, vampires in general, just for the fact that you can just take control of an opponent's monster. Like, little stuff like that is actually kind of nice when you really think about it. Clear the world, let's keep going, and I mean, it's very shiny, don't get me wrong, like, you can see that the shiny on the outside, but this is not a Starlight rare. This is Ice Jade Cosmochlor. Definitely not the secret rare I would have wanted. Like, this is the one that says if you control a face-up field spell, you can special summon this card from your hand. You cannot special summon Ice Jade monsters once per turn. While Ice Jade Krencha Inora Cradle is on the field, while the field spell we showed earlier is on the field, your opponent can only activate their effects the turn they are summoned. If your Ice Jade monster battles an opponent's monster, that opponent's monster loses 1,000 attack during the damage calculation only. So yeah, it's not an amazing card. Ice Jades aren't broken in any way, shape or form with this card's introduction into the archetype, but Yeah, I guess I'll take it. It's a secret rare. They could have made so many more better secret rares, but hey, I'm just happy to be getting a secret rare, you know? Like, it's not the best secret rare, but I'll take it. I'll take a secret rare. Now, let's just hope the other one's Illusion of Chaos. I really just want that goddamn Ritual Monster. It's the only thing in this set that I'm really wanting outside of the Dark Magician, and that's it. So the next one is, though, Libromancer Firestarter. You can ritual summon this card with a Libromancer card. If this card is ritual summoned by using a monsters on the field, it cannot be destroyed or banished by card effects. That's interesting. That's the first time I've seen a card say it can't be banished by card effects. Gains a 200 attack each time your opponent activates a card or effect while you control this card with attack less than 3000 in the monster zone. So, if this card has less than 3000 attack, it gets really big and it can't be destroyed or banished, which is actually kind of nice. Like, your opponent has to make a really big monster just to out it. The Libromancer is actually seem kind of interesting. Maybe that's a fun archetype I'll try and work on, just because it's something like out there that you wouldn't really normally see or play. New Hidden Star, Maiden, Uraja, this, and Dark Contract with the Patient License. What is this? Is this a... Oh, this is a DDD card. If your opponent summons a monster with the same card type, Fusion, Synchro, Xyz, or Link as a DDD monster you control, you can inflict 1000 points of damage to your opponent. Also, while this card is in your field spell, on the field, your opponent cannot special summon monsters with the same card type as that special summon monster for the rest of this turn. If this card is sent to graveyard, you can add one DDD monster from your graveyard or face-up DDD Pendulum monster from your extra deck to your hand. It's not the best, but it's actually kind of interesting, just a little burn in DDD for your opponent for a change. You don't normally have burn for yourself, you have burn for your opponent, plus it's a field spell as well, which is kind of interesting. I don't think that is actually a DDD field spell, so that's actually kind of cool, seeing a DDD field spell. Right, so Lapras, Dole, this, and... Oh, nice! This is actually one of the best cards in the set. This is the Flunderee's Quick Play spell. What this card does is, you can banish one Winged Beast monster from your hand or face-up field, and then just add one more Flunderee's monster or Flunderee's field spell from your deck to your hand, and then you gain 500 life points. This card is actually really, really busted for what it is, and I cannot believe that it's actually in here. Like, that's actually a really decent pull. Like, that's the final ultra rare we can get, so we can't get Dark Magician, sadly. But the fact that we pulled that actually kind of makes this box a little better, because, like, this is actually a really, really strong card, and just makes Flunderees even better, because it means that they can dodge stuff like Effect Veiler, Impermanence, like, just stuff that would prevent them from playing the game really easily. So, that is a very, very good pull right there. I am very happy with that. Okay. So continuing on though, we've got Dark Dimension Soldier. 1 tuner plus 1 non-tuner monster. You can banish one card from your hand and target one of your banished dark monsters. Special summon that monster in face up or face down defense position. Okay, so you can just target a dark monster, one of your banished dark monsters, and just special summon it. That's kind of cool. And during the end phase, inflict that 100 damage to your opponent for each set card on the field. Okay, so it's got like a little burn archetype in there and can just revive banished cards. That can definitely have like some utility with some banished decks out there. Probably something like Thunder Dragons, I would say, as well, so that's not actually that bad. Let's continue on though. So we've got another one of these Endymions. Not really something I want, but hey, we've got 3 packs left though and 1 secret left to go. Let's see what we can get. Who knows, maybe there's still a Starlight in here. We never know until we see it. Yes, it's not the Starlight version, but I have got an Illusion of Chaos. I will accept this. Like, that's actually really good. I am very happy with this box just because this one card was in there. Honestly, this is the only card in this set that I actually really need. Like, the other Dark Magician I want, sure, but like this is a card that I really do need and I really do want, because I kind of want to, you know what, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to make the based deck that Gabriel made for the Disciples, or has in the Disciples, because that deck kind of looks it. But in general, I just want to play this in Dark Magicians, so I need 2 more of these now for the Dark Magicians, and that's gonna be actually really cool when I get the 3rd one, because I'll be making a deck profile on that as well. But 2 packs left. I don't think there'll be anything left because of, obviously, we've gone through all of the supers, ultras, and all of that. But let's go ahead and see what we can get in like the last 2 packs. We will go ahead and do the little pack trick, see if we can't get something nice. The Nordic Smith. But honestly, I doubt we'll see anything in this final pack here. Like, maybe, I don't know, Starlight Rare out of nowhere left field, but I highly doubt it. So we'll just see what we can get in this last pack here. hopefully it will be maybe something, I don't know, maybe a good super rare, but let's go ahead and see. So we've got the Sonic, we've got Mind Hacker, we've got Mosquito, we've got the Piscifila, we've got Siren, actually a pretty decent Ghost Trick suit common right there. Nuclear World, Ice Jade Erosion, the Soul Sweeper, and yeah, Alice Lady of the Men. Not the best card right there, but nonetheless, guys, this box not actually the worst. We got the worst, one of the secret that aren't that good, but we got the two best cards to pull in the set, which was Illusion of Chaos and the Flundery spell card. So I really cannot complain in general for like the non-really super hard cards to pull. But yeah, like that's the box opening, guys. This is my prize for obviously the sealed only league. I'm very happy how I did throughout the league, just pulling amazing cards, having fun times. If you guys want to go watch that, then just go ahead and check out the playlist. It is on the channel for the sealed only league. This video will also be in that playlist as well because it's the final opening, it's the prize from that. But yeah, guys, this has been the last bit of content for the sealed only league. We have pulled very good, pulling the Illusion of Chaos, so this is a very good prize for me. I'm very, very happy. Not a Starlight rare one, sadly, but not the worst one either. I will definitely take a secret rare of this, and also a Flundery's ultra rare. So yeah, guys, that's all I have to say. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy, and I will see you guys in the next one. Robot1 signing out. Later.